Hi, Girl Scouts. I'm Mary Pat King, CEO of Girl Scouts of West Central Florida. Thank you for joining me. The past week, we've had unprecedented damage to our community and our region. And sadly, we know of more than 30 Girl Scouts, volunteers, or staff who are suffering from devastated home loss, severe damage, extended power outages, etc. We also have many Girl Scout sisters in the Southeast to the north of us who continue to face tremendous challenges. And many of our Girl Scout members, many of you, are working as emergency responders and supporting our communities in just amazing and beautiful ways. Thank you. Thank you for all you're doing. I've seen so many Girl Scouts in actions on social media. I've seen Girl Scouts doing laundry for others. I've seen Girl Scouts picking up houses, cleaning up their Girl Scout sisters' homes, helping with food drives, clothing drives, toy drives, meal trains, doing so much to support our Girl Scout community. And that's what it's all about. So if you're a family who has been impacted by this storm and you're part of our Girl Scouts of West Central Florida community, please email info@gswcf.org if you haven't already. We want to hear from you. We want to understand how we can specifically help you. We're looking to match you with a troop or service unit who really wants to help in some really tangible, specific ways. We don't know what you need, so we need to talk with you a little bit about that and make sure that what we're doing to support you is the most meaningful way we can. There are tremendous community resources in our West Central Florida region. First of all, if you're looking to navigate some of these, call 211. 211 is your essential resource place. It's where you can find anything from support around navigating, finding temporary housing, to food, to you name it, legal resources, insurance resources, etc. 211 is there for you. If you're struggling or you see that your child is struggling, call 988. 988 is an emotional support system that can really help you relieve some of the many burdens that are on your mind. Finally, there are many relief resources led by federal, state, and local authorities and amazing nonprofits like Feeding Tampa Bay, Metropolitan Ministries, United Way Suncoast, Second Harvest Food Bank, Citrus County, Hernando County Support, Hillsborough FEMA, Pinellas Emergency FEMA. We have links to all of these resources on a blog that we're publishing today. The link should be right up there in the post. Check it out. Many of you reached out to ask the question, how are our camps? Well, we have 4 beautiful camps, and I'll say that 3 of them have endured a lot of tree damage, some flooding, and debris. But our rangers are amazing, and they have been focused on cleaning up those camps. The challenge course at Camp Dorothy Thomas is down until we can make sure that it is safe to use, and we'll be working to get that re-inspected soon. If you're at one of those 3 camps, Camp Wildwood, Camp Dorothy Thomas, or Camp Indian Echo, please give our camp staff some extra gratitude as they have truly been working so hard to get the camps back online for you. Sadly, Camp Wailani has endured more significant damage, and we have shared with you recently that some of that damage has started with flooding. You know, the Pinellas County area has had so much rain the past month or 2, and with being a coastline a camp, really that surge impacted our Camp Wailani. Thankfully, the dining hall, the lodge, the pool, and all of our cabins are okay. Those are the most expensive areas to replenish and take the longest time to repair. So thankfully, those are all in great shape. They're not usable because the trails are all flooded. So only the dining hall, lodge, and pool will be open to Girl Scouts in the month ahead. So we've already reached out to our encampments during the next 2 to 3 weeks to just address how we can accommodate you during this time. We have prohibited outdoor use, the trails, the Gaga pit, the playground, because of the flooding, the overgrown grass, dangerous tree limbs, etc. We need that to be cleaned up before girls are out there. Also, the challenge course is offline. Again, that has to be re-inspected. The other thing that's happened at our Camp Wailani is the boathouse and the dock endured more damage. we're going to need to fix that very soon. We're seeking community support to do that. Really looking to some of our community funders to help us to replenish. That's in an area that isn't insurable. So it's really important that we get some external support to do that. Our archery area, our ground floor of the Marine Lab, and sadly, you'll see in the pictures, our craft house, including the pottery kiln, has sustained significant damage. So we'll be looking to repair all of that, working with some external supports, as well as numerous trees that need to be coming down and limbs that need to be cleaned up. We'll be working with the experts to do that to make sure it's safe. And once we do that, we will be looking to you to help us with some of the debris cleanup. There's debris everywhere. Just you name it. Even our boat cleaning area ended up way far away in a cabin area. Just really interesting. The best find that we had, Ranger Justin, Renee, and I, was a sign from one of our neighbors across the bayou, and it said, "If you need me, I'll be in the garden." That was a really hopeful sign that we'll be back to doing all the things we love at Camp Wailani soon. If that's your sign, we have it for you. So look for the Green Team volunteer opportunities coming up as soon as it's safe to do so. In the meantime, you can sign up for alerts on that on our Green Team website. The link will be available in the blog for you. Some of our other community program partners have really been impacted by this devastating storm. And so sadly, some of our programs in the next few weeks have been canceled. And that includes some of our program facilitators who've endured loss to their homes. Thank you for your understanding. We'll be offering a free refund if you would like it. You can also make that part of your donation to support our camp efforts, your choice. We'll be reaching out to you. We've extended the high awards deadline to Monday, October 7th, and we're waiving the supplemental money earning requirements to participate in both sweets and treats and cookies for the troops that have been directly impacted by Hurricane Helene. So if that's you, please communicate with our info@gswcf.org, and we'll make sure that we waive that requirement for you. Well, a lot of you have asked how you can help, and a lot of you have already figured out ways. As I mentioned, we will be offering opportunities to join the Green Team for community cleanups. Also, we want to connect the 30 or so families that we know who are Girl Scouts to some of our troops who've asked, can we adopt a family or some way help a family? And so visit the Green Team page if your troop is interested in helping a family. We will identify the specific needs and make that match for you to support them in very specific ways. Also, help your neighbors in the community. So many ways. On the blog, we've identified some age-appropriate things that you can do. Everything from donating clothes and household items to checking on your troop meeting location to see if they need yard cleanup. Writing thank you cards for some of the line workers, right? Preparing care packages for emergency responders. Checking in with your school and seeing if they need any help. Maybe they need some assistance too. If you're an older Girl Scout, maybe you can coordinate a meal train for a family near you, or research some of the organizations that are really distributing resources and hand those out as flyers in your community where you see the most damage. Lots of opportunities. It's all going to be in the blog for you. We're also staying in touch with our Girl Scout sisters throughout Florida and up in the other states impacted by the storm to find out how we can support them as well. You know, Girl Scouts is a movement, and we are so connected across the board. And so if you're a Girl Scout that takes action, we will have our Hurricane Helper patch for you. We have a link to the form where you can apply for that patch. Basically, tell us what you did, and you'll between now and October 31st, and we will send you the patch. Many of you can't help in one of those tangible ways, and you'll want to support in another way. Well, today is the first day of our new year. Thankfully, we had a great year last year. We were one of the fastest growing councils in the United States. So proud of that. And that really is because of the momentum and the relationships of our Girl Scouts movement, of all that you do. Well, this year we aim to deepen those relationships. It's not about growing fast this year for us. It's about growing deep and making those meaningful connections with our members, with our volunteers, with our community partners that really sustain our organization. One of the ways that you can support is by becoming a proud Girl Scout supporter and responding to our campaign that launched today. The support that you give, the donation, will help us to really recover from some of those unexpected, uninsured costs that will happen at Camp Wailani this year. All proud Girl Scout supporters will receive the Proud Girl Scout or Supporter patch as a small token of our gratitude. If there's a way we can support you, again, info@gswcf.org. Info@gswcf.org. We are Girl Scout Strong. We are focused on delivering our mission, and we are focused on inspiring our Girl Scouts to use their courage, confidence, and character to make their community a better place. Thank you for being part of that. I really appreciate you. And I really hope that you are doing okay. And if you're not, please reach out to 211, to 988, and to info@gswcf.org. Your Girl Scout sisters are here for you. Thank you.